Because even the quote-unquote entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience.
Boy, like, why is McDonald's asking you for 5 years experience in the kitchen, man? Yo, you can't teach me that? Like, what's up with that, bro? Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's VG the Junkie. We just reacted to My Job Experience by Degenerocity. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't give you no warning. I ain't censor it. My fault, you know what I'm saying? I'm try like, you know what I'm saying, settle down with the J word, you know what I'm saying? That's my fault.
Today, I'll be talking about one of humanity's biggest fears.
Talk to me, man.
A job!
Oh my goodness, bro. Stop saying that word, man.
This is a horrifying path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not. And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up and pray that we win the lottery or our parlay hits one day. Because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work. I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to get paid however much you get paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy. You better second guess that art degree and major in business so you can be an executive.
I can still work a job and have a passion for YouTube and content creating. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow the YouTube, VG the Junkie, you know what I'm saying? And the Twitch, VG the Junkie, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this passion for me is perfect because as soon as I get from work, I can just go automatically into content creation, which is not the same for other people because there's just too much stuff. They got some other passions that they can't even like fit in their schedule, so it sucks, man.
Marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is most people's passions to work at a 9 to 5 at a warehouse lifting boxes.
Crazy.
I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you still live with your parents, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taking away your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually, you want to get your own stuff. You know, young boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you.
Bro, y'all heard them young boy tickets like $1,000+, man? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? He need to take that never broke again out his name because what the $1,000, nigga? Is you crazy?
Face, and now you actually have bills. So eventually, we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear you could send 100 applications to a
like, bro, people don't know, but I swear it took me like, you don't know how long, bro. Like I had to work as a trash man, getting $400 every 2 fucking weeks, my nigga, going up flights of stairs. You know what I'm saying? At $400 every 2 weeks because I couldn't find another job that was worth working, my nigga. It was disgusting, bro. Like I was getting sweaty and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going up and down the stairs, bringing up the trash from apartments, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this shit, bro. You know. That was after the 3rd flight of stairs, my nigga. And I had to do that night after night after night after night after night after night after night for a whole year straight, man. Cause I couldn't find a job. The job market was ass. You know what I'm saying? There was no other job that wanted to hire me to give me more money, bruh. It was disgusting.
100 different places and all of them would still ghost you. You think with how many job openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people. But nah, it feels like they're posting it as bait just to mess with people or steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first job, you're gonna have a harder time because even the quote-unquote entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience. Like, isn't that what this job is for?
That's what I'm saying,
How is someone supposed to get experience and not be homeless?
Like, why is McDonald's asking you for 5 years experience in the kitchen, my nigga? Yo, you can't teach me that? Like, what's up with that, bro?
While almost every decent paying job requires that. And trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed is like sending your application into a void. I swear none of those people be reading them.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Indians took over the Indeed.com, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a well-established site, you know what I'm saying? But somehow them scamming niggas, you know what I'm saying, they got took took advantage of that and they said, yes, this is our time now. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody on that bitch is just a fake ass ad, bro.
Have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn. You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for your dream job to your dream company. Then they write back to you saying, we've read your application. Unfortunately, the CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the fuck on. Back when I was still applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I never get a response back. Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit ass questions. Why did you choose our business?
Like, bro,
y'all hiring. Like,
that's
what's
what I'm
up?
saying,
What is your
bro.
main motivation to get your work done?
My nigga, I just need money, gang. You know what I'm saying? I know you look at me and see the face of depression when you see my face, my nigga. Why the fuck you think I'm gonna be happy working for you, bro? I'm only working for the money. I don't give a shit about this company at all, man. I just want the money, gang. You gonna have to give me the money. You know what I'm saying?
Money? What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Hopefully not here. That's just me being honest with my answers. What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's. So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Even if they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if there was no pay? You say absolutely.
Oh, of course,
I always wanted to be a slave.
I would never
Congratulations,
leave this job.
you have successfully become employed. The end of your life starts Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And it won't be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and coworkers.
My boss.
They can make or break this whole thing.
Yeah,
If you
I ain't
happen
gonna
to
lie,
get
bro.
a chill boss and
I'd rather have coworkers that don't talk than coworkers that talk a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not trying to hear none of that nonsense talking, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just let's just do our work. You know what I'm saying? And let's just chill. Let's just vibe.
coworkers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's how my last real job was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other events. That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders. I would mess up orders. And one time I even dropped a whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding. Best believe I didn't get tips that day. And what would get me kind of jealous is that some of my coworkers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder. Like, damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad heavy and so out of balance. But you know what kept me going? It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience. Imagine working a 16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a double shift for a wedding and
16-hour shift and I walk out happy. Shit, I must be in the afterlife, my nigga. I don't never seen that shit happening for me. What the fuck? 16 hours and I'm happy. I better have gotten my dick sucked or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Out the wazoo, my nigga. If I'm happy after 16 hours, nigga, what the fuck?
Sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocking out at 1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once, but I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci. And I believe I only felt like this because the environment I was around was nice. Sometimes. I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free? You a bitch.
If I had trash co-workers or a trash boss, I would have not stayed at that job for long.
Of course. Yo, gang, I wouldn't even stay at that shit for long, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They talking crazy, they being rude, they being annoying, my nigga. I'm quitting the first 3 hours in, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the money, gang. You know, I don't got time for all that bullshit. That's just me, though. That's just me.
I have zero patience for bullshit. Literally. Like example, the first job I've ever had in my senior year of high school, I was a janitor at a warehouse. I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms.
How much were
So
you
my
making,
pay
bro?
wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking, I'm making money and I got more time to study and glue.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
That is
win-win.
nothing.
But when payday arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked, sometimes less. I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of
you just
$13
taking
an
it?
hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poo-poo.
You just
Man, I'm
taking
not taking
it?
Plus, he only paid me through Cash App. You've ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App? Man,
Nah,
I
this
had-
nigga
I
was
only
working
worked
with a
there for a
scammer,
few
gang.
weeks. He did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not it. My
Yeah, I'm
patience
cool.
dwindled
Warehouse jobs,
faster
bro.
when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked there for 1 day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left during orientation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you just like me, bro. I only worked at Walmart for 1 day, my nigga. I was the GP. I don't know what's it called, the GP, where you gotta get the scanner. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was that nigga all my life. After that 1 day, my nigga, I said I'm never going there again, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I ever went to that Walmart again. I ain't gonna lie. That was the Walmart I used to go to too a lot. You know what I'm saying about my shit, but I don't go there no more. You know what I'm saying? I go to a different Walmart now. That shit crazy.
I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJ's without expecting people to have certain expectations?
I'm already knowing,
That's false
bro.
advertising.
I'm already
So
knowing.
I left. That wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am. Unemployed since.
I wish
I'm just
that
saying
could
I
happen
can
to me.
understand the struggles of looking
You know what
for
I'm saying?
and
I wish, you know what I'm saying, y'all like lift me off my feet, you know what I'm saying, make me start doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
having a job. Especially the ones you only take to make ends meet. And the unemployed life can be really fun when you have stuff to fall back on.
Yes.
If not, it will only be short-term satisfaction. Eventually, you have to get a career, deal with any of the shortcomings of it, and do that for the rest of your life.
Oof.
The American dream! So when looking for a job, make sure to get one that you like if you have the privilege to do so. That's all I really wanted to say.
Facts.
And in conclusion,
Never
enjoy
get a job.
unemployment while you still can.
Yes, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, enjoy unemployment. I promise you, it will be the best life. You know what I'm saying? But I like it's over.